Fable 5 and Higgsfield automatically created this Vox-style video for me after I simply typed in one prompt.
For 30 years, the World Cup was perfect, untouchable. Then came 2026, 16 new teams and everything snowballed. 64 matches becomes 104. Too big for any one country, so for the first time, 3 will share it. 16 cities, 1 continent. 39 days, 6 million seats, the biggest tournament ever attempted. But it all still comes down to one thing.
I didn't have to do anything. No finding my own images or getting a script written for that video to be made. It was done automatically from that single prompt. So in this video, I'll break down all the parts of the prompt you need to make sure are included to do this yourself. Okay, so this is really easy to do, so this video won't be long. To start, you obviously need to be on the Higgsfield website. The link to this site will be in the description and pinned comment of this video. And then you're going to head up to this link up here at the top, Supercomputer. When you're inside Supercomputer, you'll see this screen here. You can see that I've already got Fable 5 selected here as I've used it previously, but if that's not selected for you, just scroll down this list and select that. This simple technique only works when you have footage like this of actual Vox motion graphics that you can add into Higgsfield for it to use as inspiration. So make sure you have some footage like this, then just upload that video into Higgsfield by using this button here. You'll see I've uploaded mine now here, and then it's time to type in this prompt. So there's 7 sections to this prompt, right? The first one is just writing out the goal that you have for Higgsfield and Claude when they're creating this video for you. So all that I wrote into Supercomputer here was that it was creating a video for me. I told it how long it should be and that it should copy the essence of that video that I've uploaded. Okay, moving on to step 2, and at any point you can just pause this video if you want to read through this prompt fully. I might even paste it in the description below for you. Next, you tell it the topic that you want your video of. So for this one, it's a World Cup video. Step number 3 is to give it some instructions on the script you want written. So I just wrote some things about timing, about how interesting the script should be, and also that the script should provide opportunities for the interesting visual stuff from that first video to be included. Okay, section 4, you're going to tell Supercomputer about the visuals of the video it's creating for you. So here I told it specific objects I want shown in the video, and anything I wanted it to avoid showing in my video too. I found a lot of AI video generators have problems when you ask it to generate videos with people's faces in them. So easiest to use it to create videos without those in. You can create videos using this method that do have people's faces in, but the top video generators will block that request. So Supercomputer will fall back to the more basic video generators and the end video just won't look as good. Cool, next, section 5, you want to tell Supercomputer about the sounds to include. So I just asked for special effects and no music. Next, make sure to mention the requirements around the voiceover. So I just literally here ask to be given some choices for the narrator's voice rather than letting the tool choose itself. If you want it to just choose automatically, it will. I just prefer to make that choice myself. Okay, and section number 7 is the review section, and this is the most important section I've realized we need here. Basically, generative AI tools can often make mistakes. So what this step does is it tells Supercomputer, powered by Fable 5, to be constantly checking its work throughout this process. And this is what Fable's great at. It can run long tasks that's aiming towards a single goal and be checking its work along the way and not get confused and lose track. So here we're tapping into that Claude 5 ability and just having it check for mistakes every step of the way to make sure the end result is perfect. And that is literally it. If you want to be involved in every step of this process after this point, you can choose this option here so that Higgsfield will never generate anything without your approval, or you can let this run fully automatically by just having auto run selected like I did with that opening football video. And then you press generate here to have Higgsfield and Fable 5 create that video for you. It blows my mind that we're now at the point where we can just one shot a prompt to have a Vox motion style graphic created for us, and AI can just do it for you. It can encounter problems sometimes, which I'll cover in a second, but all the other tutorials out there around creating Vox-style animations are so much more hands-on and require so much more of your time, whereas this, it's almost fully automatic, which is crazy. So yeah, if you want to start doing this yourself, like I said, I'll put the link to Higgsfield in the description and the pinned comment of this video. In terms of problems, like I said, it has problems with including people in these videos. There's a copyright ban on a lot of the top models, so that's an issue. You'll just have to like use trial and error and wait for Fable to find a generator that allows for that. Also, sometimes it doesn't do everything perfectly, but you can just come into your supercomputer task that's finished, like this one here that I ran before, watch the output, and if there's any mistakes, just type in here the mistakes to fix, and Fable and Higgsfield will fix that for you automatically. So completely crazy how easy this is to do now, even if you have no design skills. And if you want faceless animated explainer videos up to 10 minutes long created for you, Higgsfield can do that too. I've made a video here on exactly how to do that, so watch that next. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.